Are you a new player looking for a Hypixel Skyblock mid-game progression guide? Or are you an endgame player simply choosing to look back at how you progressed throughout Hypixel Skyblock? For whatever reason you clicked on this video, in this series, I will be showing you my mid-game progression throughout Hypixel Skyblock filled with tips, tricks, and recommendations. Make sure you hit like and subscribe and also hit the notifications bell so you don't miss a single video. This is your host Primus Invin and I hope you enjoy. Alright. This is Primus Invin getting back into episode 6 of Hypixel Skyblock mid-game progression guide. So my advice of what armors you should be going for next, you should be getting full superior, but in order to max out that superior, you're going to be needing the ancient reforge, which you can only get with precursor gear, which you can find in dungeons. But in order to even apply it, you're going to need mining level 30, which means that you're going to need to go mining. But to make that mining more efficient, you're going to need Sorrow armor, which is the best mining armor in the game. And that costs roughly 12 million coins. So you're going to need to save up. Not only to get that, but also to get the reforges and expensive books to max out your superior set. Why superior? Because superior armor you see, this stuff right here, is the strongest non-dungeon set in the game and will set you up nicely for your dungeons grinding. So now that this is a great time to refer to tutorial videos on how you can make money in Skyblock. But I'm going to quickly show you one method that has served me very well. This is just a very simple passive income method, requires practically no setup, and is essentially just free money in the game. As you might be, this is method I've showcased on my channel because I quite frankly think that this is this is far and away the best method of making money in Hypixel Skyblock. So allow me to showcase it. So you buy all these materials, right? Yeah. I just spent roughly 130,000 there. We're gonna buy 640 lapis. That's a 408,000 or so. Yeah, we just casually spent, I would say 420 to 110, 530 grand on that. And then we're going to quickly need some e-pearls, and these are just going to be a very reasonable another 20k. So yeah, this thing costs roughly 550k to set up. But what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to auction these deep cavern scrolls. And you should make well over your initial investment. Yeah, if I calculated correctly, your initial investment is going to be roughly 550k, but you should be making that back easily. And now we're going to quickly lay out these scrolls, and we are going to go and flip them on Auction House. So let me, yeah, I think it costs roughly 550k to set up. So here goes. So what you do is you go to Auction House, right? You go Auction House, and you type in deep, and whatever the current sell price is, you're going to want to sell all your scrolls for 1 penny below that. And it looks like we get to sell our scrolls at 109,999. Which is going to be a very healthy profit of almost $300,000 for doing literally nothing. Well, 300,000 Skyblock coins, not interchangeable for real dollars, of course. Because if Skyblock coins were interchangeable for real dollars, even at like a 1 to 100 rate, I'd have a great passive income maker. This method is just flipping these deep cavern scrolls is going to be the greatest money-making method you'll find in the mid-game. It requires zero effort other than buying the materials, crafting, and selling it. There are also a few other crafts you can do, but this money-making method in particular is the best in the game. Oh, and in order to help with that mining, you're going to want some mining minions. This is where you're going to be spending a load of money. So, which mining minions are you going to be getting? Now, you probably already have some ideas in your head, but quite frankly, the best mining minion to get is probably snow minions, but those are overpriced. So you should search for some alternative mining minion that nets you a healthy profit. So what you should do is go to Bazaar and try to generally see what everything's selling for. A very good minion solely for money purposes is Obsidian. I cannot stress how good these are, both for money and for mining XP purposes. Obsidian minions are the way to go. They're very expensive to set up, but they are more than worth it. And the best part is you don't have to deal with the mobs they spawn, like these revenants over here, which don't generate any mining XP whatsoever. So first I'm going to go and first you gotta go and figure out how many mining slots you own. I mean minion slots. I quite frankly don't know at this point, which is why I'm going to go to Community Center to check. And how many minion slots does Primus Invin own? Looks like I get 19 minion slots. Woo! So that means that I'm going to quickly craft myself 19 high-level Obsidian Minions, which are going to help you make a great profit and get mining XP at the same time. That's what we like to call a very simple win. Ah, god damn it, just sell Bazaar. I don't have all day. Alright, so, quite frankly, we're going to be flipping these, and we are going to be crafting 19... We're going to be crafting 19 pickaxes, which is going to be serving us very well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14... 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, I made one too many. Sorry, I just got caught up in counting, but still. 7, 7, 6. Wait, yeah, that's 20. So I'm going to need to quickly go and sell one of these because I made one too many because I got carried away. Forgive me, please. And now we're going to buy like a load of obsidian and we're going to craft up these pickaxes. Yeah, we're just going to fill our inventory. Who cares about wasting money? Because we're going to be making a load of it. So time to smack out these obby minions. Now, the downside about slamming out obby minions, as many as you possibly can, is that they're hella expensive to craft. Ah, flip. F it. I'm quite literally about to curse. And here we go. Okay, so now we're going to fill our inventory with some more obby before we get back in business. Now, the expensive part is getting all of these bad boys all the way up to max, all the way up to the highest level that we can reasonably afford. That right there is what we like to call the fun part. Or my bad, the lame part. Because we're just going to be quietly maxing out all these obby minions, and then they're going to be turning us more profit in one day than they'll get paid in a millennia. Alright, so now that we own all these obby minions, now comes the fun part. Replacing all of their counterparts. This is the most part of owning minions. You gotta replace all their counterparts slowly, meticulously, painfully. Alright, viewers, so after a long period of placing down new minions, I was able to fix my entire minion setup, and now I have these obby minions just grinding away. These guys are gonna make so much money. And they're gonna get me a lot, as in a lot of mining XP. You should place these down too, just to get yourself to like level 30 mining. These guys will carry you mining wise. But I'm just going to go on down and quickly grab some farming XP at this good old pumpkin farm I have. Just chop down a few rows, I think, and that should be good. Just a few rows should be more than enough. Yeah. Just farming, just going in for free pumpkins is a pretty good idea. It's a great source of XP, by the way. Just chopping away. Very good method of getting XP. I still have my great old sugarcane grinder, which is pretty effective. I'm considering expanding it and building it to the point. Yeah, I'm considering expanding my sugarcane grinder to the point where a new layer has already grown by the time I chop down the entirety of the layer above it. But that might be asking for too much. This pumpkin farm is quite the achievement and makes a fair bit of money every time it's chopped all the way down. Yeah, so I think we're gonna just chop up our farm quickly. And yeah, that should be enough pumpkins for now. Tribute to the pumpkin god. We've just sold our coins on the market and got in a quick and easy 7k for them. Yeah, we should be continually seeking new ways to make money in the mid-game, because that's mostly what this progression guide is going to be about. But yeah. Let's see. What else should I do before I close off this episode? In fairness, it's probably going to turn out pretty short, I should say. But we should probably go over additional methods you can use to grind your way to Sorrow Armor. So one method I'm going to be demonstrating is I'm going to be showing you a very simple money making method other than the already mentioned methods. Just checking in on those, by the way. Yeah, other than the already mentioned methods, I actually have a few more very basic methods that I can show you. Definitely one of the best money-making methods in the game is still a simple and straightforward one. You just chop, 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 chop all this wood. Just chop it up. It's a very quick and easy method of making money. It's not nearly as efficient as the cobble generator, though. That thing is a beast. Although because our monkey pet isn't maxed out, we can't get that much XP from our operation. If we had like a legendary monkey pet, this method would net us so much profit, but we don't have that, sadly. But yeah, for the most part, it's definitely a pretty good money-making method. Let's see how much this latest haul I got is worth. Yeah, just another quick 7k. Just gotta be on the lookout for easy money-making methods. Oh yeah. And sugarcane grinding is definitely another great method. So yeah, you're going to want to be going for Sorrow Armor. And do I have anything else to add? Yeah, you should be grinding out mining XP with those Obsidian Minions just to get yourself a quick set of Sorrow Armor.